Previously on Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth.
Oh god, are you the new Maya? Don't tell me you love yaoi shit too!
What's that?
Oh, thank god.
I'm more into Yuri.
No! And now back to Edgeworth noises.
Hello!
This is Nico B, back with some more Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth.
When we last left off, Edgeworth got wrapped up in another freaking case, and he met his new goober friend named Kay Faraday, who's the new Maya, essentially. Sorry, Gumshoe, you're not goobery enough to be the new Maya. No. Please, I can change. Sorry, Gumshoe, it's not you, it's me. I don't like you anymore. Anyway, but yes. One of you guys pointed out something to me, and I actually didn't realize this. I kind of lost track of my timeline here, but this is actually still occurring before the first case of the game. And it makes sense because this occurred right after the airline one, and it also confirms that I was actually right. That necklace that I thought I saw from the first case, the other prosecutor had brought with him or something, had mentioned, it actually was from this case. So I had seen it before. I'm not crazy. Yes. No, you're still crazy. You're still crazy, Nico. No, shut up. Get out of my head.
Yes, you're still crazy. Bye.
Shut up.
Okay, anyway. Yes, so continue on from the middle, part 1. Part uno.
March 13, 1:22 p.m. Gate Waterland main gate. Oh, by the way, you guys said you said the voices I picked for everyone, for the most part, was pretty good. Some of you guys were a little split on my voice for the Lang guy, but
you can stop making me laugh, all right?
No, it's not trying to do that. I'm just thinking. Taste out like papera peasants. I'm no peasant.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, Kay? Kay?
Something even thieves should never steal. Do you know what that is?
Undergarments?
No.
You really shouldn't steal anything, however. I'll bite. What shouldn't a thief steal?
A life. It's too heavy a burden on your soul to get away with ever.
Wow. That's incredibly deep, bro.
Really?
No, shut up. There's something we can agree on. Well said, Kay. Well said. You shall make a good Maya. No matter what we may try, murder is the one crime that can never truly be hidden. And I intend to prove that by my own hands, by killing someone myself. When I apprehend the murderer myself. I mean, what did I say?
All right, now I'm going to work extra hard to be a good assistant. Let's go.
I feel like she just kind of like, why? Why does she feel the need to do this? Like, why did she come rescue me? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm sort of confused exactly how this got set up exactly. And I still never said she could be my assistant. I'm just going to drop the issue. She's gonna be a pussy and forget about it. First thing we should do is locate the real scene of the murder. Mr. Edward, please! Please, I said I can change. No, Gumshoe, stop making this hard for both. You're just making it hard for both of us. Daddy Gumshoe. Mr. Edward at the stadium. Hurry, sir! Everyone is dead! It's supposed to be a hush-hush, but they found a witness at the stadium. A witness? Who?
What do we tell you about leaving your signpost?
Oh, God! The jig is up. Please, save me, Mr. Edward! Mr. Edward, remember me as I used to be! Annoying as balls? Yes, remember! I'm also rooting for you. Go get him, sir! Oh, I thought they were gonna drag him away again.
Those detectives sure like they're enjoying themselves.
It's all fun and games, Kay. Now let's head to the stadium and meet this witness.
Hey, look, honey, it's that Tagami douchey sounding guy.
He sounds funny.
Shut up, little kid. March 13, 1:42 p.m. Stadium. Oh, is that the Pink Badger mobile? Oh, you guys also sort of mentioned that I kind of forgot the Pink Badger actually did show up in the third game, the Trials and Tribulations. The Blue Badger showed up in the first game, and Blue Badger did show up in the first game. I think it also, but that was only in the bonus case. So I think it might have only originally showed up in the second game. But the Bad Badger apparently actually shows up in Apollo Justice. So that actually, and that game was made before this one was. So So that does have an origin as well. So the only real new one in this game is the Proto Badger, i.e. the scary horror-looking badger. Although there's a witness here. All there is a big pink box. Hello! Come out!
Yeah, I don't see anyone.
Mr. Edgeworth. What the? Oh! I remember you!
Long time no see.
Oh, no freaking way. It's, the... Emma? Was that her name was? She was my assistant in the first game's final case. Emma Sky, right? You are! Yes! Oh, Miss Emma Sky, correct? Oh my god, I actually remembered. I don't believe I remember that. This girl is the younger sister of my former superior, Lena Sky. 2 years ago, we stood in the same courtroom together as a witness and prosecutor. That case was totally canon. But I thought she'd gone to Europe to study forensics.
I can't believe you remember me, Mr. Edgeworth.
Of course I do. How have you been? If I remember correctly, you really have the hots for me. You look to be in good spirits. Are you still studying abroad?
You bet more than anything I want to investigate crime scenes scientifically. I've been studying nonstop every day to become a top-notch forensic scientist. But it's spring break now, so I thought I'd come back for a bit.
I see. Old assistant, meet my new assistant. Well, actually, you weren't never my assistant, were you? You were just there, pining over me. I'm soon recognizing you've grown in these past few years.
Please don't tease me, Mr. Edgeworth. Or do it now. No, I still have a long way to go. But I'm going to be a super forensic scientist someday, you'll see.
Yes, with pink shades.
You seem to know Mr. Edgeworth really well. Are you two acquaintances? Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Emma Sky. Nice to meet you.
Like she has her just hands on her waist like,
I'm a superhero. I'm staying abroad now. Be a forensic scientist. How about you? Well, that's great to hear. My name's Kate Faraday, and I'm a motherfucking ninja. Yeah! And I'm trained to become an unstoppable great thief. A great thief?
don't think too hard on it, Emma. It's not worth the trouble, really. Just don't ask anymore. Don't do it. In any case, we have much to catch up on.
You bet your biscuits we do.
Yes. Is there a point? So you're actually a witness in this? So why are you here, Emma? What the testicles are you doing in my game?
Well, I just happened to decide to come back home for spring break. And then I heard that you'd come back too, so I raced on over here. I really wanted to welcome you back at the airport, but I just missed you.
And how exactly did you know I was here?
Through the power of science, naturally. Never underestimate what science can do for you.
I liked how her screen was actually reflected in her glasses. That was a cool effect.
I use these to track your footprints, and I followed them straight to you.
Oh! Coolant? It's like, wait, no. Luminol and blacklight?
They said it's the greatest. It's so wonderfully scientific. I get so freaking horny for science! You spray this chemical on the ground when you shine the special light on it. Zing! The footprints light up like an electrified noble gas in a glass tube. It's almost like magic, scientifically speaking.
I remember that little dependent on her thing, lapel there. I never figured out what that was. It looked like a little person going like, oh! I don't know if that's what it's supposed to be. Forensic science has never seemed more ominous to me than at this very demon moment. Are you playing on your Nintendo DS? That's what Nico's doing right now. Emma, I'd like to ask you about what you witnessed.
What are you talking about?
Are you not the witness Detective Gumshoe told us about?
Well, I did get a call from Detective Gumshoe earlier. He was practically yelling at me. He was like, "Rah! Mr. Edgeworth needs your scientific doohickeys right now, pal," he said.
What was that man thinking? Or rather, not thinking? You need another sidekick!
So I guess there's been a murder, right?
Yep. Unfortunately, there's a slight glint in her eyes. But I need to keep my mind focused on the witness. Now, where did that person go? So it's not you? Where are you? I assume it's another Badger-mobile.
Yeah, but it's different in color than the Blue Badger's car.
Yes, this is a retina-searing pink model. My eyes, they burn! What's that off in the distance? Oh my god. Ah! It's like this scene from Monty Python. Duh, 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 duh. Cuts back to Edgeworth.
That was my favorite scene in that movie. I love that scene. You see, like, he didn't look like he's getting any closer, and all of a sudden he's just there.
Oh, it's the pink badger! Get! Badger, get!
Badger, 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 sorry, losing my grip on reality. What does she see in these silly things? Oh, good, you don't talk either. It's just tough love on her, little band there.
I think this badger has something to say to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Are you by chance the witness I've been searching for? I'm gonna rip your face off. Sorry, I don't speak badger dance. Please. Oh God. If any of female characters, please don't let me rip your face off and be old bag. Don't do it. Don't be old bag. Oh God. They brought Meekins back. Don't be old bag, please. No, God. I'm scared. What if it's her? No. Oh God, looks like she keeps about to pull a mask off. No! Fuck me, no! I fucking knew it was gonna be you. No! No! Fuck. Oh God. No, I had this tingling feeling deep down inside myself. So deep inside, I'm like, no, it couldn't possibly be.
I can't just typing stuff inside that stuffy head anymore.
No!
You thought you could have a game without me, didn't you, Didn't you, brah?
No, why her? Why here? Why my game?
I'm patching because I'm horny for you, god dang it.
Okay, that's 2 female characters that were horny for me. I first met this woman 3 years ago. She's a witness in one of my cases and like 18 other things after that. She's since gone out of her way to pop up unexpectedly and caused me great grief.
Oh, Edgy Poo, oh my god. Do you love my new outfit? Why couldn't you understand what I was trying to tell you? I mean, really? I was trying so hard to keep kids' dream alive by staying in character. But you couldn't pick up what I was trying to convey to you. I want you to make sweet, sexy lunch for me right now. It was so obvious. Could you not tell from my pelvic thrust? I'm sick and tired of that roundabout way of talking, so I'm just going to be direct.
I had a bad feeling before, but that just made it official. Yes, Nico, I was feeling the same thing you were. That tingly feeling deep within my testicles. Oh, and it has burst forth and is out my mouth, and now it's running away on a bus to New Mexico. Today has gone beyond the typical not my day into a realm of waking nightmare.
Oh, you seem nice. So you're a friend of Mr. Edgeworth too, Miss Pink Badger? No, you could say that, but right now I'm just the Pink Badger, dearie.
She may look the part, but I know better than to trust my eyes around this woman. God. Stop staring at my penis.
My name is Wendy Oldbag, but you can call me Wendy or Granny or whatever suits your fancy. Nice to meet you, Miss Oldbag. I'm Kate Faraday. Huh, what?
Does she have a handcuff on her? What is that?
Oh, what do I care about you? I don't wear sniper like you. Yeesh, I'm trying to be polite.
Don't even try with her. Seriously. Oh, God, look at that smug face of hers. Tough love is right. Weren't you a security guard at one of the Gatewater hotels the last time we met? Were you dead the last time we met? I was hoping you were dead. Was that just in my dreams?
Up, I go where I'm needed.
No, I'm pretty sure you should go where you're not needed.
I'm very good at what I do, unlike the youth of today. I get called in all the time filling when there aren't enough hands. What about me, Edgy Poo? I'm thoroughly dejected right now. I finally get a chance to see you and talk you again. Here you are talking with 2 young girls. Men are all the same. Doesn't matter how old they get. I know the young girls. Why do they have name? I don't know what else people with a 60-year-old when it is easier. You seem to attract all sorts of interesting people, Mr. Edgeworth.
God, help me! Sorry, but I don't want anything to do with that crazy bitch. Judge, why are you talking to me? Because I am the Lord of all lords. I am the Lord Bagel Turkey Man. Sorry, I'm losing it. Kay, please, I'm begging you, by all means, do not provoke her any further. No! God dang it.
Are you forgetting something about Mr. Edgeworth? This person could be the witness.
Honestly, I hope she isn't, but I don't think fate is going to be so kind today.
I saw what happened.
Of course you did.
I even saw the exact moment happen. How's that? So it's true, she is the witness.
Why? Why can't I win? So I don't suppose I can afford to ignore the old bag.
Yes, it was just a little while ago. I saw it happen right in front of me. The moment of the murder! Murder!
You mean to say that you witnessed someone being killed right before your dumb, crazy eyes?
Sounds like a pretty important piece of testimony to me.
Shut up! Oh, god dang it, I gotta battle you now.
What old bag witnessed?
Can anyone just ever tell the truth for once? Anybody ever?
Came to the stadium to take a short break. As I was resting, I happened to glance over and I saw two men facing each other in that area. Suddenly, there was a loud gunshot, and the person who was shot fell to the ground. It was very terrifying experience, let me tell you. Rah, rah, rah.
Or at least your piranha face is slightly less terrifying than it was before. Only slightly.
Looks like we hit the jackpot, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, I can't afford to ignore what she has to say. Unfortunately.
What's that unfortunately you tacked on at the end supposed to mean, Edgeworth? You love me, don't you? Anyway, let's see what we can find out about this little old lady.
Rabuta deep da. Okay, take a short break. Hold it! What do you mean a break? A break from what? What have you done, old bag? You mean you took a break from being the pink badger?
Oh, you may not think it, but it's hard work keeping kids' dreams alive. You smell sweet, your hips creak with pain. Oh, sweat, I mean. Hips creak with pain, you even begin to dream about work. That's the kind of story that would scar a child for life, you know. Well, that's why I chose to come here and take my break, Liverstopper. I don't plan on playing the part of the dead badger in front of a bunch of kids.
The dead badger, the kid's least favorite badger. So what did you see while you were the pink badger? We're resting.
Oh yes, well, I'll tell you what.
So there was the loud gunshot, the person who was shot fell to the ground. Hold it! What do you mean? You're claiming to have seen the exact moment in which the murder took place.
Absolutely, that gun made a terrible racket when it was fired. You didn't try to go help the person that got shot? I'm the only one person, you smart alecky brat! What could I have done? And I'm old as fuck! I'm as old as Father Time! But I took off as soon as I could to find someone who could help.
Hold it! You saw two men. Can you describe them for me?
They're like your average Joe's, fully on string and not worth fawning over. I'm telling you, they were so boring that I don't even remember much beyond that.
Do they have any special features? Anything you recall would be very helpful.
Oh my, don't tell me you're jealous of those two men. Hey, she's right. You do seem pretty worked up over them, Mr. Edgeworth. You love her, don't you? Yes, he does.
I'm not worked up over anyone, and I'm not jealous, please.
It's all right, Edgeworth. Those two were just fowls compared to a stallion like you. And I plan to tame you one day. I thought so little of them that I lost interest the instant I laid eyes on them.
2 men, 1 bullet. It's all consistent with what we found out from the body. There wasn't exactly a lot of new info to go on in your testimony.
Well, if I saw the guy again, I'm sure I could identify for you. I mean, how do you expect me to remember anything without like to jog my memory?
God dang it.
Self-centered, are we?
Yep, get used to it. Although somewhat useful, her testimony also presents us with a new problem.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes?
So about this new problem.
What is that giant grin on your face for?
Do you want me to show you something really nice?
No, thank you.
Don't be so mean. I swear something you're going to like.
What is that gadget you're holding?
We see before you is the secret weapon of a great thief.
I should have known it would be worthless.
Don't be like that.
Whoa.
What do you think now?
What is it doing? Sending something into the air. Ooh.
Going to input the necessary information to run the simulation now. Once I'm done, I'll increase the size of the projection to its maximum size. Dark skies of evening, when no other bird dares take wing, one alone remains all-seeing. Now witness the true power of a real modern-day Robin Hood.
What in the crap? What is this? Whoa! I'm sorry, I didn't realize I jumped to the year 3000.
It's a recreation of the murder based on the info I've been put into Little Thief.
Little Thief? I dare say I think you're taking the Robin Hood thing a bit too far.
Little Thief is actually meant to be a simulator for me to play my thefts. I suppose if I used it like this. Let's see. So back to the 2 men were facing each other. And then a gunshot rang out and the victim fell to the ground.
Dead. Ah, so with this we can expect the crime scene as it was in the past. Wow, I've just sort of like accepted this way too easily. I would be flipping the crap. I'd be like, what in the freaking like Tony Stark shit is going on here?
See, what do you think?
I have to say, I'm impressed by the technology thieves have access to these days. It's amazing what you can steal nowadays.
Well, it is a super secret weapon of the body out of Grasu.
Indeed.
Well, but there's enough information or if selling us out of place, the recreation could come out a little strange.
In other words, I can use this to authenticate the validity of a witness's testimony.
You got it. You really catch on quick, Mr. Edgeworth.
Right now, the simulation is a recreation of that witness's testimony. I think these are supposed to be like my psyche locks, essentially. So for now, I should re-examine everything. And if I find anything illogical or strange, I can then ask for clarification.
Feel free to examine anything in this simulation the way you always do. You can even present evidence when you find a contradiction. If you find something, I've got a little thief with me, so you can just let me know, okay?
Yes. Begin investigating hologram. Woo! I'm phasing through him. Ooh, 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 ooh. According to the testimony, the victim fell to the ground here.
That's right, bud.
If that's the case, then we've already found our first contradiction.
Huh? What? Well, where?
This is the real scene of the crime. There's something missing that should be here. Piece of evidence shows the missing item. It is, Take that! Take that! This is the contradiction.
Something wrong with my recreation?
If this is the real scene of the crime, something specific should be here. Okay, back, how did we deduce that the other crime scene was not the real one? We need blood, baby!
Okay, what's missing? There's no blood on the ground either, right?
Right, the fact that there is no blood here casts doubt on the witness's testimony.
Edgeworth, how can you doubt me like that? Are you calling me a liar? I will cut you! I know what I saw, and I saw the victim get shot down!
Ah! Help me! Save me, Kay!
You know, I don't think she's lying, Mr. Edgeworth.
Be honest, I can't think of a reason why she would lie to me. In that case, maybe there is another explanation for the distinct lack of blood. Where are you at, blood? Following victim's prints leads to a body. Was the victim in a costume? Oh, was the victim in a costume? Made the blood's inside the costume then? Yeah, baby! Is it not possible the victim was wearing a costume?
So do you think that Mr. Deacon was one of the kidnappers?
I think we can reasonably assume that there is a very good chance that he was. And that if he was shot while he was inside one of the stolen costumes...
Mr. Deacon's blood would be inside the costume instead of on the ground.
Precisely. Now, if only we could prove that the victim was wearing a costume. Well, it still would have made a hole in the costume. I mean, I think still pretty likely would have dripped out, but... but whatever. Whoopsies. Fuck. Shit, I didn't read that last part. Is there a log? I don't think there is in this game, is there? Fuck. Oh, well.
The problem is finding them since there doesn't seem to be any around.
Footprints? Oh, yeah. Footprints, huh? I wonder how we can go about finding some of those. Oh, I know. We can talk to you. Emma, conveniently placed character.
This is amazing. Just feel the power of science flowing within my boobs.
Tell me where my feet are. Emma, about that method you were talking about for finding footprints.
Finally, my expert knowledge in forensics is needed. Yes.
Yes, well, can you detect and trace even partial footprints?
Leave it to me. My cutting-edge detection can't find anything. I spent a whole $5 on this.
Very well, if you could please analyze footprints in this area.
Okay, stand back now and witness the power of science at work.
God, she loves science, doesn't she?
Ah! Hey, I found something. Look right there.
I don't see anything.
Oh, that's right. Here, put these special glasses on, Mr. Edgeworth.
Ooh, pink. Oh, these shades actually have a purpose. These footprints here are definitely left by a badger costume. The blue badger.
Judging by the way the prints are layered, those seem to be the newest.
Then we conclude the victim was definitely wearing a costume at the time. Yes. Yes.
Okay, in that case, I'll update the Little Thief simulation parameters. Can't wait to see what we find out from this new info. Ah!
Die, Badger! Investigation complete. Murder complete. So the victim was wearing a costume when he died.
That we should be one step closer to the truth, right?
I see the regulations has changed in accordance with the new information. I'm getting closer, but now something else has caught my attention.
What do you want?
Your testimony, naturally. I'd like to hear it one more time, if you please.
Bring it on, whippersnapper. I was saying take a short break. As I was wrestling, I happened to glance over and I saw two men facing each other in that area. So there was a loud gunshot, the person who was shot fell to the ground. It was very terrifying experience, I tell you. Brr. So does this mean that Miss Olbeck's testimony is a contradiction in it?
Yes, I believe our best course of action is to compare it with your recreation.
See, I just knew Little Thief could be of help. Now let's see if we can pull more info from Miss Olbeck to put it into the recreation.
For that, we must first find the contradiction in her testimony. First, I must poke her with my big finger. Find the doodle nugget. Because she's seeing two men facing each other as opposed to one man and a guy in a badger costume. Objection! Yeah, there we go. Oh, silly old bag, when will you learn? Two men, how did you know the gender of the two people involved? Seeing as that the victim was wearing a costume at the time. Ah! Furthermore, I have another matter I'd like to inquire about. I'd very much like to know why you failed to mention the costume in your testimony. Ah! I begin to doubt if you really witnessed the murder at all.
I'll tell you, I really did see it. I saw with my very own eyes, my very own weirdly shaped eyes, receipt in the second tier.
The second tier?
Hey, didn't you say you saw it right in front of you earlier? That was, you know, I was using the phrase in a metaphorical sense.
Edgeworth's internal monologue right now.
Mr. Edgeworth, you're okay? You seem to have gotten really quiet.
I'm fine. Just fine. Shearman still has a screw loose in the metaphorical sense.
Because you see, it's the second tier reserved for hotshot VIPs, which is exactly why I go there now and again to take a nap. Can't see how you could have gotten a good look from there. It's so high up.
Were you able to see even the victim's costume from way up there?
Well, I know I saw two people, but I couldn't really see what they looked like because they were in the stage of shadow.
So I make out the killer and victim, the whole backstory and shit. Okay.
My size is what it used to be, you know. Not like when I was younger, the people talking, they introduced me to the flash, they were good flash.
Let's run our investigation, shall we, Kay?
You got it.
Yes, tell me more. Oh, back to doodling again. Looks like they broke... Oh, it looks like they broke the stage down. The stage fell this morning and the center of the stage has been packed away. Oh. They broke it down.
This means they're done for the day?
Or maybe it's because a different show is scheduled to start its run tomorrow. But stage was packed up. How it could have been in the stage shadow if it was packed up, right? That's impossible! Yeah! If that one's testimony is to be believed, the murder occurred before the stage was broken down.
Do you want me to put that benefit fund to the little thief?
Yes, if you please.
Okay. Little P thief power!
Oh! I see. So he must have been standing on the stage. Okay, you're a little too into fiscal matter for that to work. There's clearly
a contradiction here.
Yes, please stop stealing my lines. It's all I have, Kay. It's all I have.
Oh, come on, it wasn't that hard to see it coming, even for a layman like me.
I suppose, in any case, it's not possible for the killer to have stood here in that way. It would make sense, too, because, based on the angle of the bullet. Although, I thought Edgeworth said he started from the lower part and went out the shoulder. But, if this is the case, then... Oh! It's the other way around, then, isn't it? It's backwards, I think. Maybe? Yeah, maybe instead the killer is actually on the right, and the badger's on the left on the stage, right? because there was a very real stage set up in this spot at that time.
Yes, I told you I got it. Do you feel the need to explain everything?
Yes, well, in any case, we still need to resolve this unusual situation.
Isn't it obvious that the killer was on top of the stage naturally? Right, Miss Oldbag? Yes, I remember now. The killer was standing on the top of the stage.
No. Yeah, and we would stay on stage, shot him for, like, it would seem like everybody.
See, now let me update the info of the simulation.
No, you silly goober head.
I'm dead.
Oh. That, I know what this means. That means that the other person was also in a badger costume, weren't they? Well, wait, how do I do it again?
Well, what do we have here? What have we here? A bunch of hooligans running amok, I see. Sup, bitch?
Agent Lang, nice for you to join us.
Well, I can't have you going around messing up my crime scenes.
Agent Lang, we discovered that the real scene of the crime murder is here at the stadium.
I see. Thanks.
For what?
I'm just trying to show you my appreciation for all the time you saved me. Who knew that such a strange little toy could recreate a crime scene like that?
Little Thief is not a toy.
You two!
Sir?
Oh, they put the stage back, all right.
And there you have it. You see, boys? You see, big boys like me don't need silly little toys, little girl. Now this is a recreation.
So what? You still didn't assert that Officer Meekins is the killer?
Of course. Even knowing that the crime took place here doesn't let him off the hook.
Agent Lang's logic.
This is the real scene of the crime. Officer Meekins lay in wait for the victim on top of the stage. And when the victim finally showed, he shot him from on high. That's the truth their little recreation showed.
How far will you go to accuse Officer Meekins for the crime?
He's the most likely suspect we got, especially given the situation with his gun.
Well, even if he is a killer, at least my recreation was on the mark.
You see? Thank you for understanding, my little crow girl.
Grr! Not some common crow. I'm the Yatagrasu, the Raven of Legend.
Fortunately, your inclusion has yet to be tested, so let's see how well it holds up. How about thee, Wolverine? Okay, this is where I think Officer Meekins lay in wait for the victim on top of the stage, and when the victim finally showed, he shot him from high. Okay, I think that's... to say that... Yeah, entry, lower right abdomen, right shoulder, so yes.
Objection!
Wrong! Suck my balls! I'm terribly sorry, Agent Lang.
Huh?
I should have warned you that our recreation is incomplete. You cut in quite unexpectedly, after all.
What's that supposed to mean?
You said the victim was shot by the killer from up above, correct? I hate to break it to you, but that's not possible.
Huh? Why not?
Recall Mr. Deacon's body specifically, where the gunshot wounds were located.
Actually, I didn't get that good of a look.
Oh, well then. The bullet entered Mr. Deacon in his abdominal region and exited his right shoulder. It's more consistent with an angled shot from beneath the victim.
Ah!
Then?
Yes, our recreation has the victim being shot at an angle from above.
A clear contradiction.
You're just scouting your own conclusions.
No, this one point is the only flaw. This was the mistaken parameter in our recreation. The stage's location, the witness's location, the killer and victim's locations. Yes, the locations of the killer and the victim were wrong.
I get it. I see what you're trying to say.
I believe the killer and the victim were standing opposite to what we initially thought. It was the victim who was on top of the stage as he was being shot by the killer. Now, behold! My logic powers! Would make sense, too, because otherwise everyone in the fucking audience would have seen the person shooting him. This is what happened. It would also explain the positioning of the gunshot wounds.
But then, what about the footprints?
Since footprints don't lie, we can assume that the killer also wore a costume.
Okay, I'll try using that data instead.
Yes! Nico B is on that shit, baby!
Stop shooting me again and again, making me relive my death again and again and again.
Judging by the fact that both the killer and the victim were wearing costumes, I say it was a killing between the two kidnappers. That would be the most natural conclusion. Wouldn't you agree, Agent Lang?
Huh. Well done, Mr. Prosecutor. But that alone doesn't clear Officer Meekins of the crime.
Another bit of proof.
I ask that you take another good look at the tire marks over there. The 3 marks are indicative of the Blue Badger mobile. That story Officer Meekins told about the story shop on wheels getting stolen was a lie. He drove the Blue Badger mobile here and committed the murder. And then he used the car to move the body to the garage in the Wild Wild West area.
You believe he moved the body with the car?
That's right. It was Officer Meekins himself who pointed us to the way he did it.
The 3 tire tread marks are very telling, however. Is the Blue Badger mobile the only thing capable of creating such a pattern? What else would do it? Dragging the body, the helmet? Ah, crap. Okay, that was wrong. There's a very big flaw in my finger.
What are you talking about? You're full of shit. Die.
Ah, my HP bar. Ow. Oh, you are a goofy little doodlehead, you know that? Sorry, Agent Lang, but that's an impossible tale.
Why is that?
Those tire marks could not have been left by Officer Meekins' Blue Badger mobile. One look at the car would have told you so. What proves that the Blue Badger mobile had never been to the stadium? To be perfectly honest, I kind of picked this on a whim. Because there were no tread... Oh, because there's no dirt on the tires, of course. Take a good look at the tires. There's not a single dollop of mud to be found on them. Ah! If this car had come in the backstage area and left those tire marks, tracks, and the lack of mud on these tires stands out as a very peculiar indeed.
Then how do you explain the tire tracks, genius?
Hey, I've got it. What about Miss Olbeck's pink Badgermobile?
Oh, don't be ridiculous. I didn't kill anybody.
Yes, you did. You're finally going to hell where you belong.
No, you can't take me alive. I was sleeping the entire time with the second tier seats.
Indeed, I believe we can rule her out as someone related to the crime. However, there is yet one more roving store, as I recall.
Oh, you mean the Proto Badger?
Yes, the Demon Badger is what I like to call him. Demon Badger. That's right, there's one more parking space inside that garage. And it proves the existence of the Proto Badger mobile. Agent Lang, I suggest you find this Proto Badger mobile post-haste. There must still be some sort of incriminating evidence in it.
Ugh.
Hey, did you hear something?
Help.
Help me, please.
Help me.
Are you alright?
Well, this is something. Looks like we found our kidnapping victim.
Oh, there we go.
Where were you all this time?
Wild West with kidnappers. He was in the room next to the one I was held in. Ran away using underground and got lost. I have a feeling he's gonna end up being part of this, right? That's gotta be what this is. He's just faking shit. The kidnappers.
Huh, what is it? I can't understand what you're trying to say. Don't die on me.
The kidnappers escaped wearing costumes.
You see the face of your kidnappers?
He's not dying, is he?
No, I didn't see their faces, but 2. One was a woman.
A woman?
Quite an important piece of testimony.
There's some funky glasses he's wearing. You know, actually, now that I think about it, I've actually seen a pair of glasses that are like that. They're really weird. Like, they don't have like things on the side. Well, I guess his do. They have them on the bottom, but they have like a cross shape on the top that like go a loop through your hair and loop back around to the other monocle. That is, it was really weird. I remember, I felt like I was wearing like more like a helmet with little glasses on him.
Hey, what are you guys doing? Stop standing there and get your crops on this already.
Oh, what the?
Oh! That was perfectly synced. I'll even let you guys have that, what the kid has said just now. Consider it a gift. Now, are you going to get out of my crime scene or I'm going to have to get rough?
Translation again?
You're nothing but a big bully. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, let's go.
Oh, no, not you. You're a very important witness for my case. I'm not about to let you go get away that easily.
Don't count me to testify because I won't. Not for you, only for sexy pants Edgeworth over there. That's right, I won't either. You hear me, you young whippersnapper?
Hey, calm down. There's no need for all this hostility. I just want to take a statement from each of you. I'm not going to get rough either of you up. I give you my word. Come on now, fair maidens. What do you say? Will you cooperate?
Fair maidens, oh! Why are you, little rascal? You're sure the way to a woman's heart. That's through sex!
Langsy says, the passage of time is but a fleeting moment, and the lady is young forever.
Huh, try and outdo my edgy boo with your fancy schmancy sayings. Just because you look like Hugh Jackman doesn't mean jack shit, man! That ended up being way more clever than I thought it would be. Wow, I am really proud of myself for that one.
You ever do that? You ever just sort of like stumble on it? You say something that you didn't really think about beforehand, and it ends up being like surprisingly clever. Yeah, that happens to me a lot, I feel like.
Not because he's actually clever, just because he's good at stumbling onto shit. Let's get this over with so we're clear. I'm only interested in giving you my statement.
So just as soon as Mr. Prosecutor leaves us be. Alone, baby.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Fine, be a douche. Smell you later, ass wipe. To be contoodle doodle boo. Yeah. All right. Well, 50 minutes in. Yeah, that's a good place to stop. So it is. I can tell that these are sort of like oddly sort of split into pieces though. Like the first part of these cases is considerably longer than any like the following segments. You know, it's like oh my god, like the final like 3 or 4 parts of the previous case or whatever were so much shorter than the initial part. Maybe it's because there's so much. I think there's so much more like establishing what's going on. That's probably why it lasts so much longer. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end here for now. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe now, come pick a big one aboard the SLP. The days are always sunny, the vids are always funny. As always, guys, till next time, stay classy.